Home run!
Welcome in, everybody, to a new Bitball video. You guys seem to really enjoy the first one, so I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and give it a try. We'll see if we can make a series out of it. And we're going to start today by rebuilding the Pittsburgh Pirates here in Bitball. Now, I don't know too much about real baseball. You know, I watch every once in a while, and I know the Pittsburgh Pirates have been bad for a long time. Now, this team is god-awful. This is the worst team on hard. I don't know if it scales by whatever team you choose, but we're 31st on offense. We have the 32nd best defense, which is up there. It's definitely in the top 32, and we have the 31st best pitching. So really nothing to be happy about. You guys taught me a lot in the last video. You talked about the traditional overall scaling for rating prospects between 20 and 80, which is why top prospects in this game, you'll see, you know, a beast like this guy here, almost maxed out stats for all of his pitching is an 80, because you said that's just how it scales. And someone like a 20, which if you look no further than our team, absolute shitters. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. As far as the roster, we'll get into that, because this is going to be a roster you're going to want to get to know. You're going to want to be able to appreciate. I had a little blurb in my first video. I didn't really do this justice, but there is a trading ability in this game. If you want to basically go for anybody, you can just click trade, and then there's an interest meter. You can throw in a player. We're not going to throw in him, but maybe we threw in a shitter, threw in a pick. We could make trades for, you know, specific players, which is pretty sweet. And this team has a lot of room for improvement when it comes to actually improving the roster. It is god-awful. But first things first, let's look at the facilities. Everything is very low. The prices and ownership. I think the best strategy to maximizing ownership, interest, and fan support, especially when we're really bad, is increasing the ticket prices, but making everything else dirt cheap. And saying, hey, you know what? Beer, $7. Hot dogs and soda, $6. That's cheap nowadays. Tariffs, inflation, don't get me started, you know, cost of eggs, but tickets are going to be a little bit more expensive. So we'll get you in the door. If we can get you there, then maybe you'll start buying the other stuff. That's what McDonald's does. They say, the burger, we're not going to make that much money off it. It's the pop. It's the soda where we're going to get you. So that's what we're going to do for our front office. The difficulty is on hard. I guess you can change it in the middle of the game, which is pretty cool if it got too difficult, but I'm just going to keep it on hard for now. I want it to be difficult. I didn't score a single run in the first video, so clearly I'm not that good. Our best player is Woo Woo Hans. Woo Woo Wands? What is his name? Woo Woo Huang? I don't know, dude. I didn't make this name. He's a first baseman. His hitting is coming down because he's 30 years old, which we have the ability to change his age to. I'm not going to fuck with any of this stuff. We'll put him back up to 30. We could make him look different. We could change a lot of stuff. I bought the premium. I got that type of YouTube money, the $3. Getting into the next player, it's Connor Morgan. God, the font. Am I getting old, or is the font that fucking small? Gotta squint. Connor Morgan, first base, second base. So a lot of position players are our best players. And then we've got a little pitcher here in Leo Matias, and we have another pitcher in Callan Judge, who has a good movement, good control, kind of, not really. Stamina is really good for Matias, but nothing really too impressive. It looks like we actually have a decent amount of pitching overall. I mean, again, it's all bad. Talking about getting into the 50s here for half of our players. Then we get down to someone like Jalen Deacon at a 40 overall, and it really starts to bottom out at the bottom. Actually, you know what? We don't have any 20s, though. So that we don't have the worst player. A 20 guy is like this fella here, and Maximo Alonso for the Atlanta team, and he's god-awful. That's absolutely pathetic. But more importantly, let's go ahead and get back to this. So we got Samson Duck at the shortstop, our left fielder, Quentin Finley. Reed Watson going to be patrolling the DH. I said patrolling before I knew his position. He's not going to be patrolling anything. Third baseman is going to be Jalen Deacon, which we covered before. Right fielder is going to be, I'm thinking I'm just old. Or is that the font that fucking small? Taruko Kamotso. All right. Then we got Salsa, Pablo Salas, and Eli Jibai. I don't know what the name generation that they're using for this game is, but it's very ethnic. It's very diverse. I love to see it. So for the first game, we will go ahead and hop in. Now, they did add some updates to this game already, which is pretty sweet. They added a new field, I want to say, if I can figure out which one it was. Something Oakland or something. They added a field. They added a lot of hot fixes to the game. And we're going to play our first game in the banana. No, I don't want to do the banana. It's just going to hurt my eyes. And we're going to play our first game in Highland Park, taking on Philadelphia. Let's go ahead and hop into this. Let's hop into the game and see how good this team really is. Let's see if we can score at all, because that would be improvement. Hey, first shot is a gap shot to the left field wall, and we are going to get a stand-up double so quick. That was awesome. All right, Morgan, let's see what you got. That's a breaking ball. The power is absolutely electric with him if we can get a hold of something. And that's a home run. Oh my god, we might have to bump up the difficulty already. Little 2-run home run to start this game off. The power is excellent. It's on full display. I don't want to hear anybody saying I can't play the game. It's supposed to be the worst team in baseball. I don't know. We got some serious talent. Strike 2, strike 3. Psych, we got another gap shot. Going to the right field wall. That's a long single. My plate discipline is going to be very bad, but that's okay. Got a speedster here in Watson. I probably should have messed with the rotation as well. I didn't really think to mess with it at all. That's a nice like line drive to the top, and somehow we end up getting it in. It was a very close play at the plate. I'm going to go ahead and try to deal with both of these guys. A little hit and run. It's a foul ball. Okay, let's try it again. Let's see if we can get a little bit creative here in the first inning. Breaking ball, I'm out. All right, we just swung at every pitch, and we are out of the inning. So we got 2. The home run really saved us. We'll go ahead and sim the at-bat here. Pop out to shortstop. We got a single. Ground out to second base, and they struck out. So we are back on offense again. Hwang, woo-woo. Make the crowd say woo-woo. That's a pop. Is it going to land? It does. Oh, they over-pursued. Take 3. Nope. Okay, go back. Oh, I think we would have had it. I think that would have been an easy third. Let's go ahead and steal with woo-woo. He's got some serious speed. And he's out. Never mind. All right. Sim the inning, ground out, and it is still... Wait, what the fuck? Did they score 4 runs? Okay, maybe I shouldn't have simmed the inning that quickly. Come on, duck. There you go. Nice shot. Almost got over the wall. That's going to be a single. Okay, that's crazy. Can we show some plate discipline? I'm going to take this one. There we go. Nice shot. Advance, everybody. Can we make a play at the plate? No, we're going back. Thank God. See, luckily the AI isn't smart enough to realize that you could have thrown me out. We need to make sure we can do something here. 2 outs. That's a strike. Okay. Of course, the one time I don't swing. Ground out to third. Gets walked. That's a double. Not good. We're going to the bullpen. Let's go ahead and get back going. Pop out and struck out. We managed to get out of that pretty well. 4-2. On to the top of the 4. They're just blitzing fucking 95-mile-an-hour fastballs, which it's hard to read. And their pitcher is damn good. He's got good movement, and we're going to somehow get first, and he just missed that pass. I don't even know what that was. You know what? We're going to go ahead and try to hit and run. No contact. We're so gunned out. It's not even close. 10-2. I simulated. Whenever you sim the inning, it's a bad idea. Woo. I need a quadruple. I need something worth a lot of points here. Nope. Just swing and a miss. That's the one. There we go. Huge shot. Nope. Never mind. It's a pop-up. I couldn't really tell the depth and distance on a 2D game. 14-2. This is not good. This is the last inning, though, so our mercy will be over here shortly. We did manage to show some offense, though, as we get a nice... That's going to be another stand-up single. I just don't understand how that's even happening. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little hit and run. No, go back. Go back. Okay, he's out. All right, that's not good. We're going to have to really get a nice 12-run rally here. Come on, let's get the boys going. Everyone needs to get excited. Get on your feet. Crowd's starting to clear out. Strike 2. Strike 3. Okay, game's over. Well, you know what? We actually showed a little bit of promise in the beginning, so nothing to be too upset about. Team's very young. It's very young. Bandy DeFino. Who's a better defender, Connor Morgan or Samson Duck? If I can remember correctly, I think Connor Morgan's higher up. Okay, that's perfect. There we go. See, I guess when you get to know your team, I shouldn't have shit all over the little, like, post-game summary, because if you get to know your team, those questions aren't so difficult. We're playing against Queens. If I look at Queens overall, if we really want to show some in-depth here, Queens is really bad, besides their pitching. So this could be a team that we could beat. But I'm going to go ahead and actually simulate this one. And we win. We win? We win. We do? There's a lot of numbers. Yes, we win. Okay, thank God. 4-3. Callan Judge or Palo Santos? Who can throw the most innings? I'm going to say Judge, because Salad is like the worst player on our team. And then we play Montreal. So let's go ahead and see if we can wrap this one up with a nice, delectable W. This will probably be the end of the first episode. So let's go ahead and see if we can cap it off. Montreal, it doesn't go in alphabetical order, so I don't know where. There we are. They're pretty bad, too. They're not as bad as us, but maybe we could get out of here with a nice win. And we lose. Okay, that's fine. Callan Judge, does he have elite velocity? Judge is not very high on our roster. We know our guys like the back of our hands. We are getting so much better at telling who's who. Let's see if these stats start to fill out too. I'm waiting to see, like, is this gonna be some sort of chart? I don't know. I thought it was gonna kind of have like little points and dots to read. Maybe it will as the season goes on, or, you know, as the years go on. But that'll be it for this first video, guys. Let me know what you think of Bitball. Let me know if you want to see this series go on. You know, I was planning on maybe simulate it through the season, maybe get to the draft, and maybe we'll go episode by episode, season by season. And if you guys want to see me play Baseball 9 as well, or the Clash Baseball somebody commented about on the last video, and you guys were loving the hell out of that, a bunch of replies. Let me know if you want to see those games on the channel. Obviously, the new Hoopland career mode going to be coming out soon, and some interesting stuff with Super Tiny Football as well, and there's also a Retro Bowl college update. A lot of content to be coming here on the channel. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.